I think maybe it's important that I emphasize that I teach high school, so that for us would be grade 8 up until grade 12 matric. So that's high school for us. And I teach in a rural community, so it's largely rural. So with the pandemic, at least, once the crisis hit, should I put it that way, it highlighted so much. In rural communities, within the education space, we're confronted on a daily with, various issues that learners come to you and, ma'am, I'm affected with this. I can't do a test today because of A, B, C, and D. That was just an everyday reality, heavy, but an everyday reality. So they have so many issues that these learners have so many issues that they had to contend with before they could just exist fully in the education space and perform at their best. Now introduce a global pandemic into the mix, and all of those issues are just so much more exacerbated, right? So we started let's start with the lockdown. So we had a national lockdown in my country, South Africa, and that was the case globally, which meant that learners that were sexually abused in their homes, learners that were going nights and days without a nutritional meal, learners that couldn't study because they didn't have the infrastructure to study from home, learners that are living in child-headed households, all of those learners now had extra time to just exist within their realities and had no school to escape into, right? Because what our government does with our public schools is they have this nutritional program where we serve them at least one meal a day. So for many learners, before the lockdown hit, we would see them, even when they had no class that particular day, they would come to school just for that meal. So when the pandemic hit and lockdown, was sort of introduced, they didn't have that anymore.